guys may need more than their words to get them out of this trouble.
I won't do it again.
RBT, tonight 7:30 on 9.
This health and wellbeing segment proudly brought to you by delicious Activia yogurt. Feel better every day.
Now, we all know that dieting can be hard work, but it's even more frustrating when you do everything right and you still can't shift the weight.
Still can't shift the weight. Amelia Burton joins us with the common mistakes that derail all of our best intentions. What's the biggest mistake? Tim Tams?
Yes, that is a pretty big mistake.
I had some last night.
Skipping meals is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. When you're coming into summer and, want to get in shape and you think, I'm just going to, nil by mouth, skip the meals, because what often ends up happening is you just end up overeating later on. When your blood sugar levels are really low, you also crave the wrong types of food. You crave the sugary, fatty, salty foods. You know how hard it is to be good when you're absolutely starving? So that would definitely be one of my big no-nos when it comes to, or one of the biggest mistakes.
What happens if you don't skip the meal but you still overeat later on? There is a bit of that goes on. Sorry, Amelia, I was just going to say, what about the diet traps, the things that we don't even realise are bad for us?
So beware the
Mayonnaise.
liquid calories. And what I mean by liquid calories is the calories that you drink, particularly in summertime. You've got the smoothies, you've got the extra alcohol. Did you know that 3 glasses of wine is the equivalent of a main meal?
No, it's not.
No, it is a meal.
It is equivalent in calories of a main meal.
You just make it as a replacement.
And you don't even realise, when you're drinking that you're actually getting the calories in there as well.
So
you don't
no wine?
register. No, I'm not saying no wine, I'm just saying beware.
What about coffee on there and stuff like that?
Okay, so piccolo latte, for example, is much better choice than having, say, your cream.
Thank you.
Is that what you have?
That's what I have, a piccolo latte.
And if you go out drinking, your vodka, lime and soda is much better than your champagnes or
yes, I have heard that. Like a glass of wine is like having a glass of sugar.
Pretty much, yes.
God,
Exactly.
this
How
is
good's a glass of sugar?
such an uplifting segment.
Well, you know what? What about, I've got relatives of mine who they just pick and graze all day.
Yes.
Is that better?
Yeah, there are some people that need to do that because of their blood sugar.
It's
Yeah.
a really good question. What is better, to graze all day or to have your 3 meals a day? Now, if weight management is your issue, then the best way to go is to have your 3 main meals and 2 little snacks, and to space them out so you're having them eating something every 3 hours. And the reason is what we call mindless eating. If you just graze all day, your body doesn't actually register that you're eating it. You're not conscious of the fact that you're eating, and studies have shown that you do actually end up eating more when you're grazing. Think the packet of almonds that are sitting in the drawer and you just keep reaching them. Before you know it, you've eaten a whole packet of them.
Or Maltesers in my case.
Oh, well, there you go.
Or Tim
chips
Tams.
or Tim Tams.
Yeah.
Put it in my fridge.
What about when it comes to exercise? What are the
Yes.
mistakes that we make?
The biggest
not doing
mistake,
it?
I was just about to say, the biggest mistake is actually not exercising. And what I mean by that is actually not factoring it into your schedule. Summer and coming up to Christmas is such a busy time. If you don't actually diarise it, write it in your diary and be realistic about the times that you choose, then you're never going to fit it in. Don't pick the Saturday morning class to do knowing that there's the Christmas party on Friday night. Sonia, I know you love your Saturday workouts.
I know, and you know what? I haven't been for
What years?
for about 6 months.
Exactly. You have to put it in your diary. You have to actually consciously make an effort to put it in there.
Well, what about if you've got the very best intentions?
I know. So then you've got the
Doesn't
flip
that lose
side,
weight if
David.
you're thinking about it?
You and by osmosis, wouldn't that be nice? But the other flip side is when you do decide, that's it, I'm exercising, and you go too hard too soon, you get injured or you get really, really sore. So what I suggest you do is when you do get back into it, Sonia, this is great for you if you haven't done it in a little while, is don't just focus on one part of the body and do the butts and ab class. You won't be able to walk for a week.
Yeah.
Do a little bit of every body part and just don't go too hard in that first 2 weeks, otherwise you won't be able to move afterwards.
Brilliant. Thank you so much
No
for that,
worries.
Amelia.
Keep exercising and eating well over summer. Come on, we can do it, guys.
We can do it, Dave.
She just picked me apart. Coming up, Naughty or Nice, what has Katy Perry asked Santa for Christmas?